This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium, the home of the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulls will kick this deep to get us going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They're going to run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Muscles past the defender. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score South Florida 7, Liberty 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Pressure is coming. Off target with a throw, incomplete. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Liberty. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Bulls.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Flames will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. They'll down this one at the 40. offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bulls looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With sure hands, it's sharp. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Flames will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the puck will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
1st down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Now it's 2nd down here. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Flames.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll run it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Chambers. Touchdown, South Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He breaks free. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Flames hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on third and short. Stop short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Flames have first and 10 here. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Flames will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The USF offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He fires downfield. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Liberty. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The back's got it. Tackled, but 1st down. The Bulls come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the handoff. Bites off a defender. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. Defense all over him again. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The Bulls will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Chambers. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
A play action, looking to throw. Deep throw across his body to the left. The catch is made inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking tackles.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Bulls pick up enough for a first down here.
And that's good enough.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Flames will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They bring him down right at the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. The Flames offense back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Liberty. What an amazing comeback here.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, 3rd down, this offense has everything in play. They try to get to the edge quickly, but this defense is not surprised. Good job of getting to the football, and now we got a 4th down situation.
The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Flames. This offense is still clicking. At That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make the play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. The Bulls will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete. To the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. He's got his man in the open field. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make it.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking for a man. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
34.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to advance on the football.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, what's going to cost you?
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. And here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And we're able to get him down. Second down play coming up.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grant behind the line. It's Chambers. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Oh, look at the quick cut. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, and it's incomplete, and a very quick throw. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the... 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. Timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Liberty.
First and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.